Wisconsin will not accept millions of dollars in federal money to expand its Medicaid program, known as Badger Care.
Governor Scott Walker made the controversial announcement earlier today. News 8's Lou Hillman now joins us with more on why he decided to reject the money and why many people think it's the wrong decision. Lou?
Well, Governor Walker says it's part of a larger plan to reduce the number of people on government assistance. But critics say he's passing up an opportunity to help thousands of people in the state who are currently uninsured.
How do we go from dependence to independence?
In front of business and healthcare leaders, Governor Scott Walker explained Wednesday why he's rejecting federal money to expand the state's health program for the poor. Walker says it's part of a larger plan to reform government assistance and will ultimately lead to nearly 250,000 more people being insured.
Not because we've kicked them out into the streets, no, but because instead we've empowered them to control their own destiny through a job in the private sector that means more freedom and more prosperity for them and all the rest of us in the state. That's what we should be aiming for.
Betrayed, because I've voted for him twice.
Aaron Oldry is one of the estimated 170,000 people in the state directly impacted by the decision. Had Wisconsin accepted the funds, Oldry and all of the other people on the Badger Care waiting list would have received health insurance.
I haven't had a full-time job since since 2008, I think it was.
Oldry works part-time but is limited in what jobs he can take because he has epileptic seizures. One such seizure a few years ago almost bankrupted him.
My parents, thank God, footed the bill for me because I could not have afforded it. I'd still be paying on them. The bill is probably about what I make in a year.
Governor Walker says reforming the system is a better way to go, saying the federal government often promises more money than it actually delivers.
That's important to remember because for those out there who are saying, hey, you know, there's this federal money out there for expansion and other things like that, well, the federal government isn't even paying in this budget for what it cost to continue for what we anticipated would have been there in the past.
Now, Democratic lawmakers are criticizing the governor's decision, pointing to the fact that Republican governors in many other states did accept the money. They argue Wisconsin's share will now just go elsewhere.